Hi guys, I'm Crystal Sky and welcome to Inktober Day 11, even though it's super late. This seems to be the way that these videos are going. Late. So let's talk about the character. I don't like this character at all. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like anything about him. But I decided that even if I didn't like the character, I was actually, if you could see, Day 11's erased a little bit. I was actually going to go with a different character. And I was just going to skip over this one, but I figured that it was important for you guys to know that I fail too. And it's not just, you know, I fail a lot when making characters. It's not just a run of amazing characters that I think are fun and stuff like that. So, let's go. I wanted to make a villain and I failed. Pretty spectacularly failed. He doesn't have a name. He is a silent, dapper man with a blank mask, messy hair. He's very sly and cool. He's got a cane. And I assume he is a Jack from the Jack card. So he's like a villain based on a deck of cards. I was gonna go with a royal blue type theme for him. And the reason for that is he's a Jack, so he's royalty. In the theme. I wanted to go, I'm not really sure where to put this. Do you guys want it over here? Oh, stabbing things with this? Okay. Let's try this. I'm a mess today. More so than usual. Alright, so we're gonna go, kind of watered it down a little bit. It's actually sticking to this top really well, since I just decided it was going to be on its side. So I wanted to go with royal blue, kind of a royal feel for this guy. He looks almost like a businessman, but again, I wasn't happy with this character. He's too simple and too plain, and I'm just going to actually use right out of the pan and see how that works. Ooh. So he's probably going to be messily colored because, like, I had a set color palette actually for him, and it turned out that I didn't like the character at all. So yeah, that's a thing. He was villain-wise. He was like a villain who left his Jack behind, left the card behind, and stole stuff. He's not an admiral character or a good character like some thieves can be, like Robin Hood. He's not like that. He just steals things, and he's very candid about who he is as a person. He never gets caught. And I decided to have like a frontal cone of his face. I really like characters with really spiky hair, which I can't draw, so that's pretty funny. Even though I like characters with spiky hair, I can't draw them. So pretty amusing, in my opinion. I picture him to be a super sly, rich guy. He steals from people even though he's rich. He just enjoys being stealthily and doing what he does. He doesn't steal from the poor, though. If someone's really poor and that's all they have, I imagine that he probably wouldn't steal from them. This is a mess, guys. My setup's a mess today. More so than usual. You guys have seen my setup before, and today is a mess. We're gonna go with like a little bit of like a burnt look. Maybe he goes to the islands quite a bit. He's rich, so he could really do whatever he wants. Really, he can do whatever he wants. But he chooses to be a thief. I picture him, you know, just stealing things and maybe hanging out at a friend's house, and he sees something he wants and he just goes later that night and steals it. Because all of his friends are filthy rich, so it's not going to put them in the hole or anything. That kind of attitude. He's a villain through and through. But that's the kind of attitude I pictured for this guy. Kind of like, he'll steal from his friends or whoever. He doesn't care. He's just a very villainous villain. Which is pretty cool. It's cool to have a character like that sometimes. I'm not going to be able to fill in the eyes as well as I want. Alright, we're gonna go with the royal blue motif all the way through, even to the card. These cards, I imagine he hand makes them himself, so they can't be traced back to him in any way. And he's super inventive with how he steals things. It's always like a Kaito Kid type scenario where it's a fabulous type of extraordinarily gallivanting type of thief, but you know, he's evil, not like Kaito Kid from Kaito Kid, Magic Kaito. Have you guys seen that anime? Probably not. I mean, you've seen Case Closed at some point if you've seen anime. Anyway, so that's the character. This was a really short one, and I did it voice in. I don't have to do a voiceover or anything like that. So I'll be going to day 12 next. Day 13, I decided I'm gonna do one with just paint, just with you guys. So on camera right away, which is a pretty interesting idea. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, but not really, because these are all gonna get batch uploaded. If you're watching one day at a time for some reason, then see you guys tomorrow.